A female embryo was removed and placed inside an artificial womb. Inside the womb, the embryo developed extremely fast. Just 24 hours later, a baby girl was safely born. A robot cleaned her body and then put the baby to sleep. From that very moment, the robot became her mother. The two stayed together, and the girl began growing up very quickly. The robot mother told her that all humans were extinct. The world outside the base was no longer livable for humans, and she was the last human on Earth. The girl trusted everything her robot mother told her. As she grew older, her mother taught her different scientific subjects. However, television broadcasts slowly made her curious about the world outside the base. One day, the power in the base suddenly went out. It was the first power cut of her life. Panicking, she ran to find her mother, but found her lying there in a lifeless condition. The girl decided to use everything she had learned to fix the power. She noticed that something had cut the wires. Despite her fear, she gathered courage and looked down. She quickly took a jar and some food and made a simple trap. After fixing the wires at the right moment, she waited to see who would come for the bait. A small mouse got trapped. It was the first living creature she had ever seen besides herself. She was shocked and fascinated by it. At that same moment, the power in the base returned. The girl ran to tell her mother about her discovery, but she was stunned. Her mother immediately threw the mouse into the incinerator and burned it. The girl was completely confused. The mouse was proof that the outside world was still livable. Even then, her mother continued to warn her about how dangerous the outside world was. From that moment on, the girl's doubts began to grow deeper. One day, while her mother was charging her battery, the girl quietly reached the main gate of the base. She put on protective clothing and prepared herself to go outside and learn the truth. But just as she was about to step outside, sudden panic knocking sounds came from behind the door. When she asked what was happening outside,